and that's what they call me. I promise that you...
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Michelle.
I'm Caroline.
Mikayla.
And we're the traveling family of 5. Happy New Year! Dad and I have done a recap on 2020 and that video is out. So now me and the girls want to kind of film our favorite part of 2020 because 2020 doesn't have to be so sad and gloomy. So I just kind of wanted to put out a video that tells things were happening that was good in 2020. Today we're going to discuss our favorite things about 2020. Yeah, sure.
Okay.
I love it. See, she already has more than one, and we haven't discussed this video, so we're just kind of rolling through it because I'm kind of curious what was her favorite things for 2020, as well as hers, and as well as talk about mine. So who wants to go first?
Not you, because you'll talk for 20 minutes.
Okay, so Caroline, take it over, girlfriend.
I'd have to say one, moving to the United States and meeting my boyfriend because I've been having a lot of fun. And then also probably getting my permit so I can start driving. And then also starting college, starting college. I have a year and a half left.
Yeah.
So I'm moving. I'm getting there.
I know. Caroline was excited, guys. If you watched in our other video, Dad and Caroline were so ready to come back to America. And so I think that's one thing that she is super excited that she's finally back in America. Like she
I
said,
feel like there's a lot more to do. Like, I don't feel so sheltered here. So I can go out and I can actually, like,
Especially when we get
be 19 and be my age and go out and, like, start driving and just, like, explore and, like, experience things again. Because 6 years in the UK is a long time. So it's like you're going back and exploring at an older age, a different part of the world, and, like, I don't know, like, trying to grasp the U.S. type of lifestyle now.
I know, it's weird, guys. We won't get into that in this video, but it was a big culture shock when we all came back. I mean, remembering that we are American citizens, we have lived here before.
Trying foods again that we grew up on, I guess, and be like, oh, well, this is not how we liked, or this is not how we remember it, or if it's good, if it's bad. Like,
I know.
I don't know. It was just, that's kind of exciting, too.
Yeah, and while living in the UK, I think it kind of changes you, and it does, just different cultures and stuff, and then you come back to the US and you bring it with you, different things that you like now that, you know, that you might not have liked when we left, and the other way around. Now you might be like, oh, I don't know that I like that,
and there's
like I thought I did.
stores that weren't invented when we were used to live in the States. Now there is. It's just like, no, like, Target, finally we get back, and we've been spending so much time in Target. It's like did like 20 trips to Target, and we've only been here
4 months.
4 months. It's like, yeah. So that's fun.
Yeah, and then Caroline she's found her a fella that comes around for about 2 months now, right? She didn't waste no time, guys. She like, listen.
I wasn't looking, it kind of just happened, and it just fell into place. I was not expecting it to happen. Like, I was just like, you know, like, let's just see how it goes, and it just happened, and I didn't expect it to happen so soon, but it did, so
yeah,
I can't complain about that. So,
and it's been good because we like the little guy that comes around. You've seen him in some of our videos.
He hangs out here.
Yeah, and he did our Salvation Army with us, and his name is Ethan, and me and Dad, we like him so far. We say so far because you always need to get to know someone. That's what I tell her, but I actually love seeing, because in England, she got in this stage where it's just, there's nothing to do here.
I was grumpy all the time. I was like, I'm tired. Like, I was just stuck in the house. Like, I couldn't drive. I couldn't go anywhere. And then COVID hit out, like, right when we get ready to leave. So it's like, I couldn't go anywhere or do anything. It was constantly cold, so I couldn't go outside. And I was just like, I'm miserable. Like, I'm ready to leave. Like, just let me leave.
Yeah. So you know where Caroline stands, as she was, and that was part of our decision actually leaving the UK. We knew that it was time that we had to come on back. And she was just ready for family and for everything that America holds for us. And like she said, she was ready to come home, and she felt like she was behind. So driving.
I mean, like, I would have got my license over there, but it's not the same, like, driving in the States, I guess. And a lot of people are like, on my TikToks, like, I did, like, something, you could do college in the UK, but it's like, they learn 2 different cultures too. Like, you have like your British history and you'll have your American history, and you'll just have like different things. And the thing that I wanted to go into, I wanted to make sure I had all my American stuff, because I do plan on doing a career in the States more than just going and having a career in the UK. So they do have 2 different type of schooling, I guess. So it would have been easier if I just would have came back and did college here than worrying about doing it over there.
Yeah. So, I mean, it was just a different part of life, and it's time that you were ready to leave. So that's all. See, that's all positive things. So Caroline was excited about America, boyfriends. Now we'll let Mikayla go because I'm not going to take the camera over, guys. I'm trying not to on this video.
Probably like graduation, or driving, and probably college as well. Oh, I forgot about graduation.
So she's
How
like,
did you forget about graduation?
I don't know. Because
we're all like, this is how we're
it's
kind of just, our life is crazy, so it's just like.
Well, a lot happens. A lot happens in our life, it seems like, every single year, especially being a military family, living abroad. So we had a lot of things to be thankful for. So that's good. I love that she just named 3. Even though I know you got kind of sour about graduation, both of you did.
Yeah.
The way it had to take place.
So the one time you actually get to graduate. And it had to be happening on our year. It's like, that was something you can't basically repeat. So then I was like, okay. But if it was like a sports team or something, be like, hey, that was always next year. But the fact that it was graduation, and then you're like, can't walk across stage. I'm like, this only happens once in a lifetime. And our diploma was given to us on a cage like thing, and it was just like, you know, like you only graduate high school once in your life, and it was like you wanted it to be right, but
you do get to graduate college.
Yeah.
And by then, hopefully this pandemic will be over in the next 2 years. You'll be able to walk around college, and that's an even bigger accomplishment. Like, you're done, yay.
Yeah.
And I know a lot of people follow me from the UK, and you kind of don't understand our high school graduations anyways and why it's such a big deal. But guys, that dates back to ancient history and why it's so important. And I know you guys can Google it, but it dates back to, we have so many cultures that are inside of America. So when they came here and they made their life as a good life, and they were proud, just so proud that they had graduated high school. So it just became something to celebrate, and it's just a tradition that's always held. Yeah. And so it's just something that's always been held, and it is a big deal in America to graduate the right way. But there was things that we got to do I thought was fun, like the parade and stuff that was different for graduation this year.
Yeah.
So things that we usually wouldn't have done as part of a celebration. So it was new traditions. But still, you did graduate. That is a plus. So you can go to college now.
Just like my driving, I'm excited now that I can practice. I practiced a little bit, but like illegally. So now I can practice legally now. So
I know. And you finally have your permit, so we can start that driving process.
Finally, and I can have it within like the next month, hopefully, if I'm
practice
enough. Because I don't want to wait. I'm going to be waiting a whole nother year for my license. First we got to get a car, so it's up to them when they get us a car. So in a year we don't have a car. 5 years from now. It ain't going to matter. Might as well just practice until you get a car. So
yeah, they're excited, guys. I know they're ready to get behind the wheel, but Mama Bear is definitely not really excited about them getting behind the wheel of a car, because I
feel like a child being taken everywhere. Like, I'm going to be 20 in 4 months, and my mom still has to take me from and to work.
But there's a lot of people at the age of 20 that can't say they've saw almost the entire...
Yeah, but that's different.
Yeah, Europe, you know, the entirety of Europe. A lot of people that can't say what they've saw what you've seen, plus living abroad, plus learning a new culture, because there's a difference between living abroad and just being I think a tourist abroad. So
you're just going to see like a week and then going home.
Yeah, and you got to be introduced to that culture and just 100% absorb it. So at 20 you can't really say those things, so you're not behind. I always try to remind them they're not behind. A lot of things they're way ahead on. It's just the American things like driving and stuff at 16. I know you guys
made it to college on time.
Yeah, see? You didn't get to come back and go to college on time. So, see, check. My favorite thing, because we've talked about other things in our video, there's so many things, even though year 2020 happened. I'm so thankful for the fact that our move went okay, the fact that we all made it safely across. Thank God we have all been, you know, healthy through this year 2020. Thankful for all those things. But my highlight of 2020, if you guys remember, when we came back to America, us 3 got baptized together. And that was an amazing mommy moment that stuck out for year 2020 for me. Even though there's crazy things going on in this world, it just brings you right back to see Jesus is great. And so that was a great memory that I shared. And for all 3 of us to get to do it. And I know somebody had asked me about us being saved and had I not been saved. Guys, I've been saved. We're Baptists. I grew up as a Baptist, so been saved as a kid, and you know, you do those camps and stuff, but it was a part of my life where I have never got baptized, and it seems like we just keep moving, and for Baptists, you don't do it as babies, you do it as you get older. So it kept, I don't know, life just kept happening. So to get to come back and it was time for them to, and they made the decision they wanted to do it, I was like, oh, I want to do it too. Yes, that's a great moment and great memory for us to all share and definitely be remembered in our house. That was my 2020 moment. That was great. And hopefully 2021 is going to have even more amazing memories to be made. I know things are still a little different out in the world. We still have to roll into 2021, guys.
It'll be rough to say.
Oh, I know, 2021. As a nurse, you date papers. And there's a lot of careers, okay, that you date a paper every single day. It is the same the year before for like the first month. And I can go back through my charts and I'm like, gosh,
now
that's
when
wrong,
I'm not
that's
in
wrong.
school, I might be a little bit like, hey, it's 2021, because it's not like I have to write
write
it
down,
anymore.
yeah.
Everything's online, so it's not like, to me, I won't have to like really like write anything down. But
True.
I mean,
You have time for your brain to catch up.
yeah, and it probably still won't even catch up because
It's just a habit because you're used to writing 2020 for that solid year. I mean, I remember I used to go through charts and I'm like, wait, something's not adding up right here. Oh my gosh, I dated that wrong. Or try to look at them at the end of the day and I'm like, yep, that's wrong, that's wrong, that's wrong. So getting used to writing 2021 is going to be something different. Caroline obviously needs some coffee.
I'm sleepy.
Or some sleep.
I'm sleepy.
You got to go to work after this, so don't be too sleepy.
So do I.
Okay guys, probably a short video, but we wanted to kind of sum up. That's definitely not us summing up. Like I said, our year 2020 was full. Even though a pandemic happened, this household did not know about it. We kept tracking, trucking, moving, making new memories, filling our house with joy and love. But that was some of our happy moments for 2020. Thanks for watching this video, guys. Just wait to see what we'll do next.
Bye.